Hi guys, so for today's video I thought it would be really fun to share with you guys how I stay organized and productive throughout the week. So pretty much I'm going to share how I plan out my week so that on top of all of my assignments, all of my personal things I have to do, I feel like right now during quarantine a lot of people are still not getting the hang of how to organize their time, especially since they don't have to go in person to classes. And I know a couple people are finishing college, but it seems like this online school transition is going to be for summer and maybe hopefully not fall quarter. So hopefully these are tips that you guys could take, and I hope you guys get something out of this video. So here's an overview of how my desk looks while I'm planning. I just have my computer open to whichever tab I want to look through. I normally just go through the modules, and that's how I'll decide what to write down. And I also have my planner right opened. I really like using this type of planner. It's called the Weekly Monthly Planner Notes by Day Designer. I really like it because of how the hourly setup, I guess it's set. This one goes from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. and obviously as a college student, your day goes past 7 p.m. But I don't mind this one because they have a tonight section. So if I have to do anything after 7, which is most of the time just homework or club meetings or work, then I'll just start whatever time before, or I'll just write it here. Or if I have nothing to do at night, then I'll write little chores that I want to do at night. But yeah, pretty much I really like how this planner is set up. You have your top 3 things you want to do, today's schedule and tonight, and then the weekends. It's a Monday through Sunday planner. So I just start off by listing all of my classes. Since it is hourly, I'll just go ahead and write in little blocks about how an estimate of how long it normally takes me to finish everything. So for my classes, I'll just write the times that it normally takes place, and then I like to color code it. So I use this pen that I got from Daiso's, and it just has a bunch of different colors on it. So it's those ones you got from elementary school. So the way I color code my things is that everything that I have to do for class wise, I'll do in blue. Personal, I'll do in pink, and anything for clubs or work, I'll do in purple. This way it just allows me to place everything down, and I know exactly what I have to do at every hour of the day. This is super important, especially since you could kind of lose track of time, and you don't want to overwork with yourself right now with online school and everything. So just go ahead and space everything out. Don't have yourself studying for 5 hours straight if you know you can't do that. Take little breaks. This is really helpful to know when to schedule in breaks. And during the regular school year, this is really helpful because I worked a full-time job. I had 2 jobs for a while in college, and with all my club and sorority commitments, it was really helpful to just have everything written down and knowing what time frame I'm free for stuff. So that's just what I do. So my next step is to take any type of sticky note. It doesn't need to be a specific color, it could be anything really, and writing a to-do list for every one of my classes, and then clubs and a personal one. So this really helps me jot down everything, and I can see visually everything I have to do that week. So I'll start off by putting the name of whatever I'm doing and then boxing it, and then I'll write down. So if it's for a class, I'll write down if I have any lectures that week, if I have any readings, any discussion posts, if I have to follow up on the discussion posts. I'll also write down any worksheets I have to do, pretty much anything. And if I have something with a deadline that week, I'll write it in red, and I'll also write it in my calendar. These checklists just give me a visual representation of what I actually have to do that week, and it makes sure that I don't miss anything. And I physically like to see me crossing out things. It makes me feel like I've actually completed something. And I just do that for every one of my classes. Then I also do a personal one just so that if I have any deadlines that I want to give myself, I have that written down and I don't miss anything. So next thing I recommend doing is using a separate sticky note for your personal, just so you have your academics and personal separate. And pretty much for my personal, if I want to get something done that week, then I'll write it in a different color, and if not, then I'll just keep switching the post it to that week that I'm currently on. So right now, I just want to make sure I'm applying to job applications. So I wrote out specifically which job applications, what I need to do, if I have chores I need to do, so stuff like that. And if I want to get something done on a specific day, then I'll just write it on the sticky note and also on the specific day. Just writing everything else really helps you keep accountable for everything that you actually have to do. And then of the week, if you don't do as much as you like to do, then like you could physically see like, oh man, like I'm wasting time. So I just think writing everything out really, really helps. So this is how my planner looks at the end of my planning stage, and if I actually complete my task, I'll go ahead and highlight it. Hi, so thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you guys got good tips out of this video, and I hope it was fun to watch. So all you really need is like 3 things. You just need a planner, sticky notes, and pens. Honestly, you don't have to color code. You don't have to get creative. I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people get like intimidating with like organizers, but honestly it's super simple, and you don't even need a planner. You could just do everything by hand. Like just get a white piece of paper, jot down everything you have to do. So I hope this helps and you guys found tips.